probably just be looking at me and doing shit no more. But you know what? I'm giving out this love. I'm giving out this positivity and shit like that, man, for the birds. I'm giving this shit to the birds. Like, they waking up, you know, singing to me, communicating with me, fucking with me. So it's like, why not? You know? Birds and animals, they love to see that high vibrational shit. Like, motherfuckers be trying to attract these low vibrational ass motherfuckers. When really, nigga, the animals, nigga, they know what's real high vibration. They know what's real positive energy. Some motherfuckers be beautiful as hell, but nigga, a cat wouldn't walk near their ass. Type shit. A motherfucker be beautiful as hell, but a bird would never fly near them. Type shit, because that spirit, right? People have to understand that shit. Like, peep the signs, right? Y'all have to understand that. Y'all have to understand that. Nigga, and stories and fucking, you know, kids, books and shit like that. Nigga, if the motherfucking... My fault, y'all. They trying to infiltrate the message. Because them motherfuckers is clearly going nowhere. Because they literally just stopped and they turned their lights off. Right? They're trying to infiltrate the message. Like, y'all have to understand, police sirens and shit like that, that's also low vibrational as, you know, energy, right? Being basically amped and blasted out into the motherfucking, you know, community and shit like that. That shit fucks with us. Every time you hear a firefighter or an ambulance or a police officer shit, you don't know which is which sometimes, right? You don't know if it's death or fire, you know, medical emergency, because those are the energies that shit is giving off every time you hear those frequencies. But anyways, in kids' books and shit like that, right? Nigga, if the animals ain't fuck with you, you was not that guy. You was not that girl. If the animals did not fuck with you, you was not him. You was not her. Like, you have to have, like, in a way, you have to have nature on your side, because things back then, right, were pure, right? So, you know, or they created these characters on their pure intent, right? Even if they do have dark stories and past stories and shit like that to them, they've been shaped and molded into characters with pure hearts. So, of course, you're going to attract the purest of the purest, like babies, like animals and shit like that. That's why in a lot of these story books and shit like that, right, and a lot of these fairy tales, they always depicted these characters and shit like that with children. They always depicted these characters with, you know, animals and shit like that, with magical beings and shit like that, right? Because in a way, you have to, you know, vibrate on a certain frequency internally, authentically, right? A lot of people can put on a mask. A lot of people can look the part. That's why it's like, in a lot of these kids' books and a lot of, you know, these story books and shit like that, right? The person that was always the most beautiful, or the person that was always with the most money and shit like that, was never the one that was always chose to marry the prince, or to, you know, be destined for this or that, right? It wasn't always about the looks. It wasn't always about the money, right? Shit, we have to understand this, man. We really do, right? But basically, I emit positive vibrations. I emit positive frequencies, man, for the birds, for the animals, right? Every single day, I try to thank the birds for keeping me company, when a lot of these low vibrational ass motherfuckers couldn't. And that's facts. Right? I appreciate that. I appreciate the trees. I appreciate the bees. I appreciate the bushes and the snow. I appreciate every organism and, you know, spirit down here on this motherfucking earth. Especially when you tap into that shit. Like, you have to understand that you have an aura field, right, that actually ranges from, like, right here, nigga, to, like, all the way out there type shit, right? But basically, I'm saying that your aura, on shit like that, or your energy can have an effect and can call upon things from, you know, close to you from to far to you, type shit like that. Yeah, if that makes sense, right? Like, understand that fact. But yeah, if the birds and the bees and shit like that not fucking with you, then you're not doing something right. Like, for real. Some people be out here mean as fuck. Like, for real. Some people out here be having like a very toxic, cold ass energy. Like, nigga, people be saying that this shit for the birds. Nigga, the birds wouldn't even take your shit. And that's facts. And that's why I don't even say this shit for the birds all the time. Like, I used to be like, oh man, that shit for the birds. Nigga, birds ain't just eating every fucking thing. Like, people have to understand that just because it's a bird don't mean that it's gonna, you know, like, we do see birds eating everything, but I mean, come on, man, let's be serious. Let's be serious, man. Let's be serious. That shit, anyways, man, I'm just, you know, out here sun gazing, man, sunbathing. Right, I'm wearing my all black with a red hat and white shoes, because every single morning I don't wake up like I choose to wear this or wear that. I just do shit based on the vibratory frequency that I'm at. Like, that's all. Shit, if I wanna walk out the motherfucking house, nigga, look like a goddamn rainbow, I may do that. If I wanna walk out looking like a damn goth, I may do that. But man, I really do thank the Most High. I thank the divine creator of all things. You know, I thank my angels and ancestors. I thank my ascended masters. I thank my cosmic family, right? I thank y'all. Y'all gave me so much fucking inspiration to keep on going and just making videos and just, you know, existing, right? A lot of times, man, it can be hard for a person to feel seen, but y'all make me feel seen, even if it's not always liked, or even if it is just 5 views. Imagine having 5 people here with you. Like, that shit makes a difference, right? But, you know, even if I could have 5 people here with me, I probably wouldn't all the time, right? And that's facts. Because it's like, me, this is just where the Most High has me called at right now, man. The Most High has me called to just be grounded and be, you know, with myself, right? Learn how to love myself, right? Let me learn how to value myself, right? And a lot of times, man, you can find out how to do that shit alone, right? When your heart has a craving for the world and no one else is giving it to you, but only you. You have to know yourself. Like, man, if you navigate in this world type shit like that, if you navigate in this world, you have to understand this one thing. You have to understand this one thing. It is you versus you. Or it is you with you. Are you with you or are you against you? right? We take that phrase, that saying, me versus me, so wrong. People have to understand that you have a conscious and you have a subconscious mind. That is the me versus me. The subconscious mind wants this, while the conscious mind wants this or is in this, right? And it's like a lot of people cannot understand the connection between the left side of your brain and the right side of your brain. A lot of people are left side thinkers, right? Which means that they think logically and with the reason and understanding, right? They kind of think like this all the time, but they lack creativity or intuition. And then you have... No, I don't think so. Yeah, but basically, you know, a lot of people don't understand that connection. Like, for real, it's you versus you, because there is one part of you that's, oh, I want to be logical about things. I want to, you know, do the things step by step. And then you have this other part of you that sees another way. It may not be a recreational way. It may not be, you know, how everyone else perceives it and thinks about it, but it's a fucking way, right? A lot of people cannot merge both of those entities, the masculine and the feminine, the masculine being the left side and the feminine being the right side. People cannot merge those together and bring balance. So it would always be a you versus you if you cannot bring both your left and your right hemisphere into balance or equilibrium, if that makes sense. Yeah, but basically that's where I feel like that it starts at. But it can either be you versus you or you with you. You have to understand that. You have to understand that, right? Right now, I am not against me. I am with me. I am for me. I am for my happiness. I am for my ascension. I am for my discipline. I am that I am, right? I try not to judge where I'm at in life. And though I do, I try not to, right? Because it's like, I don't know what's true. All I know is that I am being true, right? That's all. Like, no one can ever fool you if you are being true. They fooled themselves by fooling someone as true as you. Like, that's the thing about it is. That's the thing about it is. It's always been about you being true to you, not the other way around, right? You have to be true to you, because if you be true to you, you will essentially be true to everyone else around. If you be true to you, you will essentially be true to everyone else around, even the animals, right? Even birds, right? Shit, just be true to you, man. Y'all be at peace, though, man. I share.